Hey friends, Greg here with the Pennywise guys. We're restoring a 79 Lincoln Versailles interior. I have three projects for this interior: the armrest, the dash pieces that are all broken apart, and the vinyl work on the dash. This video is going to show you how to restore the broken plastic pieces of the dash. Let's get started. The paint is original. It's in decent shape, so he'll touch up the paint. He's doing some other restoration, but the interior is a mess. We just had the top redone, so the vinyl top is all redone. But we're going to be doing the interior, or having it done. And the problem is, 79 Lincoln Versailles is not a very popular car. To find parts is impossible to find parts. And so the trim was in awful condition, and the dash, the pieces, the wood grain I'm going to redo, but the plastic wood grain dash parts were broken. I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix those. This is the dash, and it is in broken condition as well. The main dash component is completely broken too, and missing some parts, little chips and stuff, but I'm going to attempt to weld it, plastic weld it, and then fill in all the little missing pieces. The other part of the dash here, it's broken there. Well, actually, here we go. My dad modified the clock compartment. He replaced the clock because it went out, and he put a digital one, and it didn't fit, so he cut the plastic out. And now he wants to put the original back in. And so I got to rebuild that whole little section there with the plastic weld, and then smooth it out and repaint the chrome. The chrome is all corroded. When the vinyl went bad, my dad went ahead, maybe 15-20 years ago, put real wood in there. And of course that never really turned out. It all distorted and came up here. I'm going to strip all the wood off, and we're going to redo the original vinyl that's commonly put on plastic parts. They don't use real wood anymore, and so I've got the original vinyl. We'll do that. So I got to peel all the wood that he put on off. It's all weighty and distorted and looks horrible. Here is on the steering wheel assembly. The center of the steering wheel there has the plastic that's got the vinyl on it, but it's breaking off and it's all broken up. So that's going to be a challenge, trying to get all that cleaned up and redone. And it is going to be a challenge, but what do you do? It's 43-year-old plastic, and it's all breaking apart, and he wants to restore the car. And so I'm going to go ahead and restore all these components for the dash. Alright, the first thing I need to do is get rid of the old wood that my dad put on there. So I'll get a screwdriver and a knife and just start prying the pieces off. Fortunately, the adhesive he used wasn't that effective, and so that's why it warped a lot and it's peeling off pretty easily. So if you need to use a knife, just scrape it off, or a screwdriver. Just get this all peeled off. There, it came off pretty easy. This one we're gonna have to remove the adhesive. It looks like this may not be a vinyl, but it's actually a printed process onto the top of the plastic. It's just a layer of paint that looks like wood grain. See, it scrapes right off. So that is not vinyl. Now they use the wood grain vinyls, but back in '79, it looks like they just used a painted process, and they did the burl wood pattern with a painting process. I'll have to learn more about that, but it definitely is not vinyl. So we'll just have to scrape that all off, get all the adhesive off, get all the wood off, get down to where we can start repairing the plastic, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna have to repaint the chrome with a chrome shiny chrome paint, and we're not going to be able to do anything other than that. and detail the black, and then redo the vinyl, and that's about as best we're gonna get. Alright, I got the wood off, and now I'm trying to get all the adhesive off. It looks like my dad used silicone, so a lot of times you can just rub it, and if it's thin enough it'll ball up and come right off. Between that and using a razor, scrape it off here. We gotta scrape all this down. I think that's probably what my dad did to that. He just scraped the I'm gonna ask him about it, but I think he just scraped the printing, the paint. It's a printing process that they actually make it look like wood grain. And I think he just scraped it off, but a lot of times just the friction of your fingers. There's not much cured silicone. There's no goof off or solvents and stuff really don't work that well. You have to scrape and just get your friction on where your fingers at, I guess. That's probably what's happened to me in my old age here. I've done a lot of this, but get that worked off there and scrape it. We're gonna repaint everything. It's all gonna be repainted and revinyled. So let's just get up. We gotta have all the adhesive off because the vinyl will not stick to silicone. The process now is wood grain vinyls, and I'll show you all the vinyl tricks of doing that because I've had years of experience working with vinyls, and so I'll show you how to do that. See, it's going to take some work getting that off there and get it down to the plastic. Well, I'll get all the adhesive off of this too, and I can see a lot of silicone on there, so we're gonna have to just keep working at it. Your hands get tired, give up on it for a while, come back at it later. You see that it comes off. Just gotta keep working at it. Okay, so I'll do that a little bit later, but also I want to show you what I decided to do with this piece here. And this is, again, a piece of plastic that has been painted with the wood grain. And the plastic is all broken up, and just nothing I can do but to get this layer of plastic off like that and get down to the black plastic, clean that all up, and I'll just cover it with vinyl. I pray that you are blessed and that you know Him who is the author of life.